Hello, today I want to show you how FaithLink apps are focusing on giving the best experience possible for Android users. It's pretty common to find a church app where it's specifically designed to work really well on iOS, but Android is just kind of left in the background to just be there and not really feature anything special for Android. And there's a lot of things that Android can do that are unique to Android, and attention needs to be given to Android to make things run correctly for an Android device. So already you can see at the bottom of the screen here are some stock Android apps or specific Android apps like Chrome, Photos, and this is on a Google Pixel. And you can see above is a FaithLink app called River City, and you can see that the icon is round as it should be on this device. Different Android devices can have different shaped icons, and an icon needs to be specifically designed to look correct. So you can already see that FaithLink app icons are designed so that they're going to look like an icon should look on your phone. In many cases, church apps are not designed that way. I'm going to deep press. I'm going to hold my finger on the app icon. You can see we can bring up app shortcuts. And this is another thing which iOS has something similar, but oftentimes it's overlooked on Android. And you can see right from here, I can dive into specific sections of the app because this app has intentionally been designed specifically for Android to run like a user would expect an Android app to run. Also, you can see the app icon, what the River City app icon looks like. I'm going to dive into the River City UMC app, so I'll press the app icon, open it, and then you can see in the top right corner we have a paper airplane symbol. If I press that, I can go in and optimize or really set up what I want my push notifications to look like. I'm only doing that because I'm going to show you now what it looks like when a push notification comes through. So I'm going to go ahead and send a push notification to River City UMC. So I just sent the notification, and you're going to see it pop in the top of the screen here as the notification comes through. You can see it pops in a banner like it should, and it fills the screen nicely like you would see from an app. But also, if you look at the top of the screen there in the top left corner, you can see that even the River City UMC logo now is showing up there. Now, apps that are not optimized, you'll see a rounded rectangle up there often, which looks like an iOS app icon. And oftentimes, not only that, but you'll just see a generic app icon for the church app developer that has nothing to do with the church. But in our case, we actually go through and create the app icon as the push notification icon, so that at the top of the screen, the people that go to your church will see your church logo and be able to tell that they have a notification from your church up there, so they can pull down from the top, and there's the River City, welcome to the River City UMC app push notification that just came through. So last of all, I'm going to go into the app, and something else that's very important that is how an app asks for permissions. If an app is not optimized for Android, when you download the app for the first time, it's just going to within Google Play, it's going to ask you for all of the permissions at once, which it's understandable that users aren't going to like that because they don't want to give all of these permissions when they may not actually use the functionality that the permissions are asking for. So with our apps, let's go into sermons here, and I'm going to go ahead and select the Apostle Paul, and we'll just select the newest message. Now, I haven't given any permissions to this app. I've given 0. So as I need permissions, so you can see the down arrow next to listen to audio. If I press that, now that I need to have permission to download, it's going to ask for that permission. Now, if you're an Android user, you're probably seeing this and being like, well, duh. But you'd be amazed how many different apps, and specifically church apps, are not asking for permissions correctly and still programming apps for the way apps were designed 3 or 4 years ago. So this walks through how we're very intentional at FaithLink Apps to develop apps so that they're specifically optimized and designed for Android, and putting just as much time into that optimization as we are on iOS. If you want more information about a FaithLink app, please visit faithlinkapps.com.